Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I'm your host Lewis, or Blazing Knight, and today we will be tackling none other than the classic among classics of NES games, Mega Man 2. This is not part of the X series, this is the original series for the NES, released in 1988. Yes, this is a sequel to the first Mega Man. We're not covering this one because I just want to jump straight to Mega Man 2 because that is, well, it's unanimous that it's the better game after the two better game of the two, but also arguably the best one in the original series. I mean, it's usually out of 2 or 3 to decide. So we get our little opening cutscene, describing the game's plot and all that. Stop Dr. Wily again. And I must say, for the NES, this is pretty cinematic and pretty epic. And here we go, Mega Man 2. Man, what a game! Just the title screen says it all, just like, yes, you got that kick-ass music in the background, you got Mega Man standing on top of the tower, it's awesome. So anyway, as you may notice, there's 2 difficulty settings, normal and difficult. Now, see, normal mode was introduced for the Western audience specifically. The default difficulty in Japan is difficult mode. For this, we're gonna go with difficult. Because it's, I think that's the best way to do it, because normal mode is pretty easy. So, okay, you got start and you got the password. If you die and stuff, you can use passwords to regain your progress. I don't know if the first Mega Man had that. I don't think it did. But this is basically an easy way to catch up. So anyway, the thing about Mega Man, the first game had this, was that you can choose between, in this game, 8 different Robot Masters. In the original, it was 6. Now, for the time, for an NES game, this is really, really innovative and new because most NES games, it was just level to level straight ahead. No, this one, you can pick and choose which way you want to go, which adds a lot of replay value because you can tackle stages with like less or more power-ups and see what secrets you can unlock and so on. So, here you go, you got your 8 Robot Masters, you got Quick Man, who's a bitch, you got Wood Man, who's alright, you got Crash Man, who, for some reason in the communities, like, from what I've seen, he's referred to as, like, gay and stuff. I don't get it, but, Crash Man's alright. Flash Man, kind of bland. Metal Man, the best. Heat Man, who's got an annoying stage, Bubble Man, who's kind of there, and Air Man, who's infamous for both the right and wrong reasons. But the Robot Masters, it's a theme of Mega Man. They're the bosses you fight. They each specialize in like a different element or type or like attribute. And when you kill each boss, you take their weapon and you use it as you see fit. It's one of the main things about Mega Man makes it so cool. You fight enemies in stages with different weapons and power-ups. So most people start with Metal Man because not only is he one of the easier ones, but he gives you the best power-up in the game. However, for this, I'm starting with Air Man. Oh yeah, you hold the A button down, turns into birds. So yeah, I want to say, I'll get into this in a second. So here we begin. So one thing I must say about this game, holy crap, the music is good. Like, well, Mega Man's always had good soundtrack. In the first one, a good soundtrack, but Mega Man 2, it is one of the best NES soundtracks. My personal favorite. Like, I love Castlevania, I like Mario Bros. 3, but nah, man, this soundtrack. Okay, so Mega Man, you can run, shoot, and jump. You can't shoot in any other direction rather than straight in front of you. You won't get Mega Man free until we get the slide. So Mega Man controls pretty fine, but he does have a bit of like traction issues whenever he slides, so just be careful about that. And yes, this game has knockback and it is kind of infamous for it, as you will see here. So the aim of the game is to get to the end of each stage and just run and jump your way and shoot your way there. Part of the challenge comes in the fact that Mega Man can only shoot straight in front of him. You gotta know how to jump and shoot at the same time. I mentioned this in the X playthrough. Here it's much more thingamajig because you've got less options. I knew that was gonna happen. So yeah, even if you're at full health, you get knocked off. Oh, the LP cuss is getting me already. Yeah, you get knocked off, you die. So it's because I'm trying to talk and stuff. Usually I just breeze through it like this. So yeah, the aim of the game is to get through each stage as fast, without dying, get to the end, get the Robot Master's power. No, oh good, that one didn't come up. Yep. For the most part, the levels are designed well. It's just there is a lot of enemies they throw at you and you just got to deal with it. I think in normal mode, your Mega Buster does more damage. Here, it's just neutral, so yeah. But I would advise just like with a lot of Mega Man 2 and just Mega Man in general, just keep shooting in front of you because there's always danger. The Mega Man series is notoriously hard for NES games. I don't think they're like Castlevania level, but they're pretty bad. The first one especially is really, really bad. Mega Man 2 is definitely more balanced and just well designed, but it still can throw you off and yeah, enemies respawn and stuff. There we go. There we got it. Oh god. Hopefully he'll miss. Yep. And there we go. So it's been a while since I played Mega Man 2, so I'm a tiny bit rusty. I wanted to do something quick after such a long game like Hector Hard Mode, so I felt Mega Man 2 was the best way to go. Oh yeah, those things will spawn out like lots of chickens and chicks. Shoot the egg and you don't have to deal with them. It helps, trust me, it helps. So yeah, this for an NES game, Mega Man 2 is pretty simple, but because there's so many levels and so many bosses, there's a lot to come back to, and you know, there's a lot to do for an NES game. There's definitely a lot, like quite a bit of depth for an NES game and so on. You gotta remember, this is NES standards, and considering it is such an old school game and it's still fun to play years later, it's held up. I think it's aged very well, Mega Man 2. And fun bit of trivia, Mega Man 2 was just a spare time thing. The developers, basically, they had to work on other Capcom projects whilst they're working on Mega Man 2, because Mega Man 1 did not sell great. It wasn't awful, but it didn't sell, oh, that was, I jumped too early, yeah. It didn't sell great, so the Capcom said, look, you can work on Mega Man 2, but you gotta do other stuff in the meantime, so free time is Mega Man 2, which the developers did, and considering this is all a free time game, holy crap, they've done so well. So yeah, those restore your health. Those blue things you saw, they restore ammo, but the Mega Bus is unlimited. We won't be getting used out of that until we get power up. So, until we get a different weapon. Oh, and yeah, Mega Man 2 is a bit glitchy sometimes. It has a lot of sprite flickering, which is probably the result of, you know, thingamajig. The fact that they had to kind of like, they couldn't cover everything when they, oh, here they come. Yeah, also on normal mode, the drop rate of items is increased significantly. Oh, good. So I'm just gonna wait here for a bit, because I want to get, you know, I want to get thingamajig. I want to get a big, big health thing. You get small and big. I just want to get a big one. Because I'd rather not fight, I mean, Airman's fine, but I'd rather not fight him so naked, so to speak. Oh, we're going to be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, extra life. Totes worth it. I use that phrase a lot now. Oh, that was too early. Come on. Alright. Yeah, because of the thing, you can just abuse some of this. Oh, come on. I don't need weapon ammo. Well, at least if I do it like this, I can get multiple. This is ridiculous, man. Ah, there we go. So yeah, now I'm feeling good. So anyway, let's go fight MM. Okay, I'll show off I'll talk about E-tanks when I see them. So yeah, once you get to the end of the stage, you fight a boss. The bosses are very much pattern-based. You just got to memorize their pattern. So let's go with Airman. Now, Airman is infamous for being quite hard. I personally don't have a problem with him, even though I'm not doing the best job at demonstrating it. Yeah, I really don't see a problem with him. See, look, and he's pretty much gone in a second. Yeah, but the air things do block you. So yeah, there we go. He's gone. Airman can be annoying because he shoots out so many projectiles at once, but I find him pretty easy personally. And with that, stage clear. So why do they want to go to Airman first? Well, two reasons. One, to get Air Tornado, which is a pretty good weapon for some of the stronger enemies. But also B, certain levels in this game, when you beat them, you get a secondary power-up. In this case, it's item 2, which is like to help you with platforming challenges. Yeah, so this is Dr. Light, the guy who made Mega Man. And I'm not covering a lot of the thingy because this isn't Mega Man 1. So the game just assumes that you play the Mega Man 1, so you just get straight to Mega Man 2. So yeah. Even then, NES games are very vague on story. So item 2 is like a surfboard we have where we just fly across large gaps, which I'm going to make great use out of in Heatman stage, because I really don't like Heatman stage without it. So yeah, so you can either choose, do you want a password or stage select? I'm going to go stage select because I don't need a password. So yeah, you can revisit the stage again, just Airman's not there, but you can get some like bonus stuff as certain levels have it. So let's do Metal Man, my favorite Robot Master. Not only does he has the best design, but he has the best Robot Master theme in the game, and he... it's just the coolest. Yeah, Metal Man's theme. Oh god, it's got Metal Man's level's pretty good too. It's got, oh, here it is. E-tanks. Basically, they're introduced for this game. If you run low in health, it's a full restore. It doesn't restore your weapons, but it restores your health. Watch out for the spikes. They hurt. Yeah. So I must say, for an NES game, Mega Man 2 looks great. Alright, aside from the sprite flickering, which you may or may not see depending on the video like capture thing, Mega Man 2 looks really good because the thing's just very varied. The color palette's great. Mega Man sticks out against everything. The animations are pretty good. It's just a really good looking NES game. Mega Man 2 is a fantastic NES game. I have drills, so just, you know. Actually, you know what? Let's show off Airman's weapon. Yeah, so it shoots like that. It's like a triple typhoon. Yeah, and if you see, if you break those things, you get ammo back. I won't be using it that much because I don't need it for this stage, really. But yeah, for certain levels, like Woodman stage, Crash Man, because also, forgot to mention, certain bosses are weak to certain weapons. Metal Man in this case, I think he's weak to his own weapon, but you can't use it against him. I think he's weak to Quick Boomerang. If you go online, you can find out which ones are weak. And what it does, it makes certain bosses like find them easier. Well, like Airman is weak to the Leaf Shield, so you can easily destroy him with that. But I didn't think it was necessary. So you can beat them all with your Mega Buster, but you know, it does make it easier. So if you go to, yeah, item 2, jump on that, and there we go. I wanted extra life. So yeah, that's why I like Mega Man 2 has a lot of replay value, because even the simple things can get you bonus rewards, which, considering this game can be hard, I think is a really great thing. And for those wondering, if you're wondering, is it just 8 stages and then like a final boss? No, you have the Wily Castle, which is like a massive gauntlet of the hardest levels in the game. It also has the best music, but we'll get to that later. So yeah. So Mega Man, like, I did play the first Mega Man and I did enjoy it, but I don't know, not only was it kind of challenging, I felt it was a little bland for me personally. This one, there's way more personality and stuff, and I just prefer the game. Oh god. Yeah, just try not to go off too far off screen, otherwise, you know, you will, the enemies will think. Bye! Oh, motherfucker! Some of the enemies do look kind of silly, but what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, funny thing, those enemies, in normal mode, they die in one hit, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here they, take more. There you go. So yeah, they scatter and then you just gotta be careful. If you just wait for the top of your jump, you'll get them. But oh, extra life, I'm getting lucky with these. So yeah, just drop, oh, drop. If I didn't have item 2, I wouldn't be able to make it back. You get 3 items in this game, item 1, 2, and 3. For me, 2 and 1 were almost my favorite. I think they were just the overall best. But item, 3 has its uses. Oh yeah, if you stand on the ground, like on their level, they'll move fast. If you jump, they'll slow down. So you got to know when to jump, because it can throw you off. So anyway, let's go fight Metal Man. I might have to bust out an E-Tank. So yeah, that stage is pretty simple. But Metal Man, he's awesome just because he looks cool, and the weapon you get, once we get it, you'll see. So let's just go. But Metal Man, like, each master has a theme. Metal Man's like industrial, like cutting stuff. Airman was air stuff, so air traffic control. Airman's weapon I don't want to get, because Metal Man you don't want to get too close. Yeah, the conveyor belt switch. If you just time your jumps right... Oh, let me use the E-Tank before... Yeah, there we go. Full restore, nice. I think this game needed it because Mega Man does just the series likes to pelt you with stuff, so again, in the first game it was kind of annoying. It's easier to fight Metal Man when the conveyor belt's going backwards because you don't have to worry about adjusting your position too much. But he will jump when you when you jump and shoot, so gotta keep that in mind. God, almost going. There we go. Oh no, one more. Got him. There we go. Hey, put up a decent challenge. Just sliding to the right. So that's Metal Man over, and the Mega Buster's no longer like. I'm not using the Mega Buster anymore because Metal Man's weapon. Here's the thing, you can fire it in all 8 directions, and it uses barely any ammo, so it literally replaces the Mega Buster, but everyone does it because it's just, it's just so good. Oh, it's color palette changes too, so from here we can go pretty much anywhere. I'm gonna go with Bubble Man, because Bubble Man is, I think some bosses are weak to multiple weapons, like Quick Man, it's the Flash Stopper, and the Crash Bomber is weak to. The Crash Bomber is kind of a pain in the ass to hit him with it, because he's so fucking fast. So, and like Bubble Man, I think he's weak to Leaf Shield and thing. So yeah, Mega Man can shoot diagonally, can shoot up, can shoot straight down. So, and look how it's using next to no ammo. And even on difficult mode, ammo drops are pretty plentiful. So I don't want to I don't want to stand and shoot diagonally because I'm worried that I'll accidentally thingy. Also, one thing that can throw you off this game, whenever you pick up items, the game does pause, which can really throw off like your momentum. Yeah, so be careful, say right now. These platforms will drop as soon as you jump on them, so jump. Oh, I pressed fucking jump! Sorry, sometimes again, because NES games has a slight delay. Let's try that again. I'm getting LP cursed in the beginning of these levels. I mean, to be fair, when you stand like that, it usually does just stop. But that one frog keeps missing. But yeah, see, you saw I jolted forward there. I don't trust it too much. So I try to just stick to jump and shoot. And that's like, I'm on a flat surface and there's no thingamajigs. Like, no bottomless pits. Because Mega Man loves its bottomless pits. Yes, it does. And its spikes. We'll get to those later. Mega Man, I think Metal Blade also rips through enemies if it kills in one shot. Yeah, like that. I'm going to switch back to Mega Buster. Actually, just keep Metal Blade because I like it. Jump, 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 jump. There we go. Usually the hardest part of these stages is the first bit. So yeah, crabs and stuff. Yeah, each enemy will follow like the motif here. You got crabs. I don't get well of the like Metal Man, the jugglers, but then again the gears, I reckon. Oh, another extra life. That's wonderful. Again, this is the extra life run. Hector Hard Mode was the best growth run. This is the extra life growth run. But me and Mega Man, like I played. The thing is, Mega Man 2 is one of the earliest LES games I played, and it's the one I played, like one of the NES games I come back to a lot because I just love the game. It's not in like my top 20 or top 10, I don't think it's not in top 30, but for such an old school game, it's just so fun and good. And like Olivia and I love Mega Man 2, you know. I think Mega Man 2 is just one of those critically acclaimed games, and it deserves it. Also, I think it's a brilliant place to start Mega Man because I think the challenge is just right for the most part. There is some bullshit moments, don't get me wrong, there's some bullshit, but the challenge is usually just right. There's enough variety here gameplay-wise, the music's fantastic, presentation fantastic, new additions are great. You know, Mega Man 2 just kind of knocks it out of the park. I mean, when it comes to debate about best Mega Man game of the NES era, I don't count like 7, and also I don't really count 9 and 10 because they were made years later on better hardware, just made to be NES games. So, out of the original 6, yeah, don't touch the spikes, it's a one-hit kill. So, yeah, because also Mega Man's underwater, he's got a floaty jump, so be careful. So you really, really got to be patient. Don't, like, let the momentum screw you over. Because he's kind of floaty underwater, and I have, on quite a few occasions, jumped straight into the spikes. And even if a pixel of him touches him, dead. Luckily, these die in one hit. Metal Blade doesn't, like, go for anything, like you said, that thing's got, like, pretty thick armor, so it won't work. Power and fingers don't stay on screen forever, they will fade. But it doesn't matter, I got a big one. I always love getting those. Go away. But I love how the levels always introduce a new gimmick. Metal Man, it was like conveyor belts. Here it's water, physics. Airman, it was like, you know, moving on clouds, moving platforms. Crash Man is like elevators. Flash Man, it's like a maze type thing. If you have the crash bomb, you can like get through. Quick Man, it's about getting through things without dying, which is a real pain. Heat Man, it's disappearing blocks, another staple of Mega Man. I will say, as much as I like the graphics, I really don't like this. Oh, no, fucking, I hate when they do that. Yeah, some enemies like to spawn out of nowhere and fuck you up. Be patient. Alright, Mega Man, one of the biggest things, be a patient fuck. It will, oh god, you know, it will help you so much. Be patient. Seriously, exercise patience so much with this game. You really have to exercise patience. But, and like, Woodman has like a lot of mini bosses. Well, by that I mean one, the dog. So here's Bubble Man. Bubble Man kind of like moves about the thing and just shoots stuff at you. So yeah, the Metal Blade does quite a bit. He also got like go on top of you. But also the Metal Blade kind of rips him to pieces. I love the Metal Blade, it's wonderful. And with Bubble Man done, we get Bubble Lead. Yeah, Bubble Lead's a pretty decent weapon. It travels along the ground like a seeking missile, but you know, on the ground. Do we get any? No, the items you get, I can't remember which bosses you get items 1, 2, and 3 from. The only one I remember off the top of my head is item 2 is Airman. I can't remember the other ones. I think Flashman's item 3, but I can't remember what item 1 was. So yeah, he turns grey. Stage select. So we can go anywhere next. I'm going to go Heat Man because I have all the necessary things to tackle Heat Man. Heat Man stage was always my least favourite because the stage is alright, but I don't like disappearing blocks too much. And, what was it? I don't really like his music. It's kind of bland to me. So yeah, sorry if I don't show off the other power-ups a lot, but sorry, Metal Blade. Just Metal Blade, people. If you played this game, you know why. You equip the Metal Blade and nothing else. It's just that good. It's not like Mega Man X. Or, well, to be fair, some Mega Man games handle it better where you switch between these ones. This one, you do kind of just need the Metal Blade for the majority of enemy. Oh, I'm not getting extra life. I'll die. Oh yeah, if you like fall into stuff like that, one-hit death. There is quite a lot of one-hit deaths in this game, but a lot of the time, most of the difficulty comes from either one-hit deaths or difficult bullshit enemy placement. The game, Mega Man series is kind of infamous with that because sometimes the enemies will come in a way like you saw before. They'll either knock you back into insta-kill traps and thingamajig. I don't remember, can you kill these with different power-ups? I can't remember. No, I think you have to have certain ones, but I can't remember which. Oh, Bubble Lead. There you go. Because it travels across the ground, I reckon. Yeah, Bubble Lead's pretty decent. Not my favourite power-up, but it's going to be useful against Heat Man because, you know, fire. Heat Man's power-up was always one I found incredibly situational. His is like a charge beam, which can do a lot of damage to the right enemies, but you got to charge it for a while, and considering Mega Man, you just kind of thingamajig. There we go, disappearing blocks. Oh. So it's all here. It's all about memorization. So jump before they spawn. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So that's the thing with discipline blocks. You got to keep an eye out. You've really got to keep an eye out. It's annoying. It was worse in the first game until you got the magnet beam, but here, it's not the worst thing in the world here. It's just this one part that can fuck off, which is why everyone I know who plays this game just cheeses it. Mega Man 2 is just a really good game overall. I think wow, this far in the right things to say. But, you know, this game also appreciate because it was basically an ambition project because, you know, they had to work on this in their spare time. They didn't have like a proper budget or like a deadline. So I think this goes to show like how much passion and freedom can really take a game. I mean, in this day and age, passion and freedom's cool, but you do kind of need thingamajig. I mean, this is back in NES era where I know the technology was new, but games probably easier to make. So yeah, if you do it this way, you've got to memorize all those block patterns in order to get across. I just say, fuck it, go. I know it's cheesing, but trust me, pain in the ass. I miss Extra Life, I'm alright. Yeah, just no. So much no. I'm tolerant for challenges and I'll accept do some things, but not this. Oh yeah. Airman's thing gets rid of that real easily. This I recommend Mega Buster. Just because, you know, his shield is only up for a bit, so you want something that's really fast. Bubble head, thank you. So yeah, aside from that bit, Heatman stage is okay. Just, you know, kind of thing. But if you think this game is easy, it's not easy, I've just played it a lot. I mean, for a Mega Man game, it's one of the easy, I think it's one of the easy ones of the trilogy, just because it's, well, it's better designed for the most part. Oh yeah, he shoots pillars, but every time you hit him, he charges up, thing. This is how you do, you gotta wait, and jump. He's kind of indecisive about when he wants to charge, but now he's dead. I mean, He-Man also I thought had a dumb design. He's like a box. He's in a weird box thing. I don't get it. And Heat-Man's over. Who am I going to go to next? Woodman or Thingamajig? Do I want... Trying to think of which character to go with next. Yeah, Atomic Fire. Sounds cool. Barely use it. Oh, here we go. I think Thingy's item 1. Item 1 is like floating platforms which you can jump on 3 at a time. And item 2 is like like an elevator thing where you stand on it and it just goes up and down a wall. And it's item 3 and then yeah, item 1. So it's Thingamajig. So Flashman, Airman, Heatman. Cool. I do kind of like how Mega Man does change color with thing. It makes it, you know, which power up you get and it does feel a bit more special. But the item ones are all the same color, red and white. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop it here for now, but when we come back, we'll take down the rest of the Robot Masters, we'll get all their power-ups, and there's a reason I've saved the absolute worst for last, because a certain Quick Man is a bit of a bitch, but until then, thank you very much for watching, we'll see you next time, I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play, take care.